Is up there.
What's up? Good afternoon and happy Friday. It is J-9 here from Mags in the Morning, and we are Luxury Tax. And I am so happy to be here with these three amazing people. Let me give a brief intro of who they are. We have the owners of Hype Hub, a aperture
Hello.
also known as Bill Daly, but you know, and Lenny Linguini.
What's up, y'all? How you?
So
Sorry.
sorry.
Nah, it's okay.
A little bit about Lenny. Go ahead, Lenny. Lenny is the co-owner of Hype Hub. He is the owner of Custom Splish. He is a co-owner of Soul Gravy Productions, host of The Moment Radio, show host, designer, and marketing specialist. Woo!
Boop, boop, boop.
Take a breath after all that.
Oh, knock
You
off
stay
this.
busy.
You gotta. You gotta.
Thank you for coming down today.
Thank you for having me.
Looking forward to this whole interview and just hear what you have going on. All right, Aperture. Am I saying your name
C'est
right?
moi.
Because I would hate to say it wrong.
No, that is. You did very well, actually.
Nice.
A lot of people do struggle with it. It is everybody doesn't know all the parts of the camera. I'm not trying to expect everybody to, but
Mm-hmm.
no, it's my company is called Aperture Studios. It's just easier to remember my name is Aperture, so a lot of people call me that. But a lot of people call me a lot of things. So
Mm-hmm. But you don't accept it all, right? Or do
well,
you?
it depends. It depends. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I got pet names too. You know,
I got
some of
that.
that, some of that's cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't get a problem with it. What do you think people generally believe of me?
Oh shoot!
Ooh.
I might have one for you after the
Okay,
show.
we'll see.
So just what you have going on. You are the co-owner of Hype Hub, owner of Aperture Studios, owner of Aperture Apparel, event curator, talent buyer, photographer, cinematic
You
photographer,
got it.
a designer, marketing specialist, talent buyer, and tastemaker.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
cinematographer. By the way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Thank
it's
you.
just videographer. It's a fancy
Yes,
version
I
of
know what it is. I
Make
just
movies.
started.
Makes movies. Makes movies.
I do try to make movies. You know what I'm saying? I make music videos. I do a lot of like event recaps. I really love, documenting what we're all trying to do, not just in the music space, but also in the culture space, and really try to do an accurate job of presenting, events how they were.
Right. Very
Thank you.
nice. We'll get it more into that. We are also accompanied by Chan and Miss
Hello.
Chan Grant.
Big Chan.
Hello.
Big Chan. Big Chan.
Good. How are you? Big
Big
Chan.
Chan.
Big Chan, who is a musician, owner of the Big Collective brand, chef, owner of Dre's Kitchen,
Yes, Dre's Kitchen.
and also street team manager of Windworks Offshore Wind Campaign.
Yes, I
What's up?
Sounds very professional.
So tell me, I would like each of you to kind of give a little more in depth, just of who you are and where you came from and what brought you three together. Whoever would like to start can go ahead and do that.
Why don't you start, Chance, and
So
work our way back?
All right,
yeah.
Jan.
Just
So
reverse it.
I do a lot of community work. So I've done work with Third Eye Unlimited since I was about 14 years old. And in that saying so, I met Lionel Walker, and he's a super talented dude. He does a lot of events. He pretty much took over basically what the culture of hip hop should be downtown Bedford because
Mm-hmm.
as we know, there's a lack of that around as there can be. So I teamed up with him on working on many projects. So I do Offshore Wind with him and Hendrik as well. We just made the theme song for it actually, which is super cool.
Oh, dope.
So
Can we hear that? Not, I mean, not today, but is it
it's
somewhere?
out, it's out like on social media, but it's not out on platforms yet.
Okay.
But if you go onto the Windworks like Instagram, it's there definitely.
All right, cool.
But so Lionel came to me with this cool endeavor that we needed like to have a show in like the vault area. That's like one of the biggest venues that we have over here. It's underutilized completely.
Big time.
And Bill and Lenny here on the team, so we just met up. We had a conversation, and I'm just trying to do my part as like one of the local creatives here in the city to spread the word about these events that are happening. And this is going to be like a super cool event. I'm excited to see what's going on, especially because it's local talent as well, and it's not just your local like buy the ticket, get nothing out of it. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
I'm excited to see what's coming. for
Well,
sure.
thank you for what you're doing in the city,
course.
moving through here. It's so needed. It's so necessary. And this is what our platform's for, to promote people like you who are doing this stuff in the city and to get the word out there so that us as a team can promote all this stuff.
All
Go
this
ahead.
great
What-
stuff.
Talk about.
So I love music, and that's why I'm here.
Mhm.
Really, at the end of the day, like music has saved my life so many times, and I feel like I need to get back to it. So I've been a photographer for a long time. I started shooting really in my early days, doing like landscape photography and political events, portraits, like little stuff here and there. But and weddings, and I don't shoot weddings anymore.
Weddings?
No, we don't do those no more. I'm better at divorce shoots.
Okay.
Wedding shoots.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have a name for you.
But I took some time off in the middle. Ran retail stores, learned how to run a proper business,
Mhm.
and then eventually just decided that it was time to do that for myself. That's when I started Aperture Studios 8 years ago, and with the mission of everybody needs better pictures.
Yes.
Nice.
Even if you got great pictures, they could be better.
Mhm.
So and that's really what I'm trying to do. And just improve everybody's media really at the end of the day. Like there are some other good shooters out there. I'm not saying I'm the best, but I'm pretty good. I'm definitely worth more than I charge. And get me while you can, because that's really the play. But in addition to that, like I love music and I don't see the events. I I wasn't seeing some of the shows I wanted to see.
Hmm.
I wasn't
Mhm.
like I saw a lot of artists, but and I'm outside all the time. I'm always at events, but ultimately, I wanted to put out the show that I think everybody would like. The show that I would love, I think everybody else would love too, and that's
Mhm.
really what I'm trying to do. Great artists from all over Massachusetts. Mass Represent is about
Hmm.
we got to work together to
Mhm.
make this happen. New Bedford is perfect in many ways. You got Boston that'll come here, you got Brockton that'll come here, you got Providence that'll come here. It's an amazing waypoint in between artists doing a lot of other venues. Like I think that it's just as Chan said, severely underutilized, and I believe that the vault is the exact place to be able to pick up the ball and run with it. It's owned by a good friend of mine, Michelle Pimentel, who's a model that I work with a few times. She's a great model, and in addition to that, like she just has a great sensibility about arts, about the arts that wasn't always present. Um, and we want to try some new things. And we really believe that there's a lot of great hip hop fans in New Bedford
Mm.
that want to see a show like this.
Right. And just break down what Mass Represent is.
Yeah, so Mass Represent it's an experience. It's an opportunity to see some of your favorite rappers, not just from here. I mean, Khalif is brilliant. He's about to drop a project, Free Leaf 2. Everybody's gonna want to hear that. Man has a Grammy. I mean, come
Yeah,
on, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, he
And
does.
and this is his welcome home. And it's honestly, I think we all got to get behind him and really push what he's trying to do, because he's right on the precipice.
Right.
He said in one of his songs, they didn't know how to market him. That's crazy to me.
Mm.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, he's a creative beast. I mean, everyone out here knows his work. He's known for his videos too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very,
That's
very
yeah.
smart. Yeah.
He the wardrobe, like the way the man expresses himself, is it's art in itself.
Yeah, and he makes clothes. He has his own
Mhm.
brand.
Yes.
And really, you see artists, able to do kind of a lot of things like that. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, that they just didn't know how to market you, really, at the end of the day.
Right.
And I think I know how to market Khalif. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, in addition to that, I feel like all the other artists, they're either people that I knew from working at other events,
Mhm.
or some of them are new friends that are on for the cause, because we don't just intend to bring this to New Bedford. We're going to be bringing bigger and bigger shows and putting more and more people on from here, that we have the opportunity to. We're really trying to build a movement.
Yeah. So with just really quick before we get to you, Lenny, can you just break down, so Mass Represent is having a show, and the show is going to be at the vault for those of you that are tuning in
That's right.
or may have missed that. And the show is on May 30th, and there is a collective group of people artists that they are bringing together. So if you just want to spit them off, they are on the bottom of the screen, but you
Yep.
could be listening on the radio. So if
Oh,
you just
yeah.
want to give those artists out, so when we're saying their names, people understand
Yeah,
what is going on.
no problem. So Mash Represent is featuring Khalif, as we were just talking about, New
Mhm.
Bedford. We also have Elos, who's gonna be there. Isha, you know, you
Isha.
gotta put the emphasis
Isha.
on it. You gotta put the emphasis on it. We also have Key, and we're also gonna have Trill Manny. So you know,
Yes.
those are the artists that we're gonna bring in that are gonna have the draw, that are making noise, that are, you know, doing what they, you know, being their creative selves and really making it happen out there, not just being I guess the term that we made it is a hobbyist. So you know, they're
Mm.
actually you know, putting the work in to be who they want to be and showcase what they really have, you know.
Yes.
So
All right, a little bit about you, a little bit more about you, where you're from.
thought we was gonna
Rep,
skip
rep,
over.
rep your location. No, we're not skipping over
Oh,
here.
Don't skip this bit.
Oh yeah, look at the,
I
right?
know.
You got
Hey,
a little bit of-
You're doing all right.
nice.
It was planned.
We
You know how
actually,
people, you know how
we
people
did
say-
not plan this at all.
You know, I
I
was gonna say, you
know,
know, people
you
say they
know.
don't plan it. Now we planned this. Like, you blew it up, so it's
Ah.
all good. But yes, I'm Lenny Linguini, from Boston, Roxbury specifically. But yes, so I have the two brands, So Gravy Productions. Well, that's more of a brand and a company and a media company because we were doing music videos. We had a couple artists. You know how, you know that story. I don't want to talk about that. I'm really more focused on, like, you know, making the showcase what it's supposed to be. Like, Mass is supposed to represent, right? So
Yeah.
we're supposed to represent and go out there and put a show on, like Bill was saying, that people want to come to. You know, so as being a show host and a clothing line owner and a brand owner, I've been to a lot of shows.
Mhm.
And you know, you go to the showcase and it's kind of the same thing. You know, they fire off the artist. Bow, 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 bow. Like,
Yeah.
yo, who is that? Yo, who is that? And you got 20 people on the bill. Listen, there's a lot going on. Okay.
Mhm.
So we want to make sure that everybody's got their time to the stage.
Yeah.
But also being the host, you know, I also
Mhm.
have to put, you know, me into it too.
Right.
And I notice how a lot of hosts just, you know, they go up, they say what they want to say, they, you know, make a little noise, and then they bring up the next artist, but they don't do much in between. You know, they let the DJ spin, but you're a part of the show.
Yes.
You know, I'm not trying to take away from anybody doing what they're doing.
Oh,
but
so
I'm
we're
just
gonna
saying,
see you.
oh, you're gonna
Okay.
you're gonna hear me, you're gonna
Ooh.
see me, you're gonna I'm part of the show.
So we shouldn't have booked Young Stoner 69 420 on the show.
Well,
The U is an X and the O is an X.
there's a lot
Oh.
going on over there. So you know what's happening. No, I was kidding. But yeah, so
Oh
like, you
my
know, we just want to make sure that the show is popping. So me being the show host, I want to make sure that even the intermissions are great. You know, like keep the crowd still there. Like, everybody's gonna go out for a smoke break. You know, everybody goes to the bar. All right, listen, you going outside? Me too. You going to the bar?
So the
Me
energy is
too.
going to be.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be consistent throughout the
Mhm.
entire show.
Mm-hmm.
We're also
That's-
gonna have giveaways though.
Mhm.
We're actually giving away one of our limited edition merch pieces during one of our breaks. That's gonna be the Mass Represent shirt, which is gonna be the second drop for Aperture Apparel's capsule. Aperture Apparel, the anti-bland apparel brand, is coming to a store near you. But it's gonna only be available at these concerts at first, so you're gonna have to jump on the wave that way. And yeah, so it's gonna be signed by all the artists. We're gonna give that away.
Oh yeah.
One of our other vendors, Whatever Works, is giving away a piece. We're looking for other vendors right now. They're going to be encouraged to give away a piece. We're also going to have a lot of sponsors involved in this event, and we're going to be working on some great giveaways during that process too. So the ticket doesn't just get you an amazing show. You might win some stuff too. I don't know, like
Right.
max 400 people in there. Those odds are pretty good.
Just saying.
Yes.
And you're gonna be a part of the show.
Yeah.
You know,
And you'll be part of the show.
Yeah, of course. Like,
You'll be in the recap footage. The recap footage is going to go crazy.
bananas.
It is. Well, Lenny, I missed on what put you into the
Oh, yeah.
industry.
Right. So,
Like, I know you want me to keep passing you, but no, I have some questions.
The collective.
I have some questions. We have the collective.
Of course. But yeah, so I'm the owner of Custom Splish. Got the hat on right now. But that was a brand that I started in 2019. Which was basically like, you know, a way for people. Well, the brand itself represents like a way for you to be yourself. Like, you don't have to conform to anything going on outside. You don't have to be this stereotype or whatever that people are, trying to put you in for you to be successful or for you to get in front of people or for you to say hi to somebody. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So like you could be who you are. Like, we had a whole conversation. I need a private tour of the studio. You know what I mean? Like
Yes,
it wasn't
yep.
like I came in like, oh, look at me. Da-da. Like, nah, like I got some
You
questions,
just thought-
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you-
Like, so I'm just kind of coming in, just being who I want to be. So Splish, right? It's an acronym for a success plan living inside someone human. So everybody's got that splish. Everybody's got a splish. Everybody's got that plan to make
Bars.
your
Woo.
success. You're successful in your own way. You just got to find out how you're gonna do it.
That's dope.
So and like me being the show host and everything, I've hosted a couple of shows. I've been around. I've been in crowds. I've been in the vendor spot. I've just been trying to push that you can be you. So I got the brand through that. I work with a lot of people. Your Main Regret is one of them. Alfie Mayor is a couple of artists.
Shout out,
Aperture
shout out.
Studios, of course. Everybody, and the people that I work with, I try to always put them on too. Like I don't want to just say, "Oh, my friend" or whatever. Like you need to hear these names, like,
Right.
So when you see them, you'll be like, "He was talking about that person. Must be somebody that's really splishing." You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and like splish is also a universal word. You can use it for anything, however you want. But yeah, so I just wanted to insert my splish into the world and just be like, yo, listen, you're gonna see me, you're gonna hear me, and if you splish with it,
Yes.
you'll splish with it. If you don't, then hey, listen, I ain't for you, but
Yep.
I'm for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So and I'm hoping that a lot of people for me and what we're doing here. So
Isn't it weird when most people get along with you and like just like one or two people don't? You really got to look at those.
You're like, really?
Come on.
Really?
What
What's
did
your
I
deal?
like? What did I do something?
You did. You had
See?
that splish. They didn't like
Little too much splish for 'em.
Yeah,
That's a
too
little
much
they
too
can't
splish.
handle it.
It's a little too
They
much
couldn't
going
handle
down.
it.
But hey, it is what it is, And like I said, everybody got that splish. So
Yeah.
well, if I get to splish with y'all, get to splish with you.
So,
I'm splishing with
We're
them.
splishing
So
right now.
and it's already a good time. You can
It
see
is,
it. Everybody's
it
got,
is
you know
a
what I'm saying?
vibe.
So
Facts.
Chan, I want to hear more from you. So, can you tell me a little bit more about the way that you've been moving through the city and what you have going on? Because you spoke a little on it, but I think people need to know more and just how they can follow you and get connected with that if they're in this New Bedford area.
Yeah, of course. So initially, well, I moved here from Boston when I was about 8. So I've been here almost 2 decades now. So I'm considered from New Bedford. I'm from here. So I was heavily involved in sports. I went to school for sports, but I then realized like after a while that school wasn't for me at this moment, and I wanted to pursue music. So that's what I did. That's actually how I met most of the local people around here was after high school through music.
Yeah.
And then I was taught just performing some of my songs, and then I then realized that I'm talented in many other ways than just writing music. So I came to the point where I didn't want to pay for my own studio sessions anymore because it got really expensive.
I bet.
Like, ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm just gonna learn how to. So I invested in it. I got equipment, and now I have my own studio downtown at Abstract Lab, Union Street over here.
Okay.
So it's been open for about 3 years now, and I've been like artist development with some of the younger like artists that I know. I do songwriting. I'm now a DJ for the past year. It's been a full year since I've been DJing.
Yeah.
I have a residency down at Rose Alley right now, and I am starting one at Lighthouse.
I met you
Oh, yeah, I think we did. Yes.
a few weeks ago.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I have your information.
Oh, snap.
on my
Oh, snap.
phone.
Okay, yes,
This is
I
a
remember.
real life moment happening.
I remember some like.
It's a real social moment happening right now.
Say it and then I'll go
Okay,
ahead.
Yep. So
Real life social moment.
yeah,
That was
so
dope.
I'm doing that currently. So it's just the self-employment like hustle right now. That's what I'm trying to do. I have my day job. What I do is I cook. So I have my own catering business on the side as well, where I do like birthday parties, certain events like that as well. But I decided to take just a slight pause on that to focus on my music now. I have an album coming out on my birthday next month. So
Okay, what's your album and what's the birthday? Shout it out.
So it's March 28th, 2025. I'm going to turn 29. And my album's called Heartbreak Can. So it's just like it's like a collective of all the songs I've written from 5 years ago up until now, because I was supposed to drop this album about 5 years ago.
Oh my god!
And I just had
Trusting your timing. Your timing.
I found the sound I want. I want to execute it a certain way. So Heartbreak Chan's based on just the 5 stages of grief of what I've been through with friends, family, relationships. It's 15 songs. There's 3 songs for each.
Listening
section.
party.
There's going to be a listening party on my birthday. Yep,
Heartbreak
right here at
yeah.
Abstract.
Right.
It's going to be my studio. So
Oh,
yep, I'll have the information for that very soon. But
congratulations.
thank you so much.
You could play that everywhere.
We'll all be there.
Yeah, residencies in 2 places. You could be like, yo, tonight is about me.
Yes.
Spinning
That's
that.
it.
I'm actually
That's what I'm
DJing
saying.
on the 27th and going into the set. My birthday's on the 28th. So
At
at
Rosali?
Ale House. Yep.
Okay, that's
10
probably
o'clock.
where I'll see you. Wow. Yeah, so I was at Rosali. I wanted to watch, there was a couple basketball games on, Celtics and another team, but it was like, playoffs, heavy games. Anyways, I went to Rosali and I was like, man, this music is good. So I actually had someone go up and be like, yo, go get all our information. I need it right now, whatever. I was trying to have like a low key night, but I got all your information in my phone to start following you, your vibe, everything. Everyone that was there, it wasn't even a crazy night there.
Yeah.
And everyone that was there was like, just moving like this. I don't even remember what the score of the game was. You're a vibe.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You
that.
are a vibe for real.
Oh, it's splishing.
Like
huh?
got up, I was like, I need her information right now. I'm sitting there eating, and I have it all on my phone. So that's dope to really meet you and not just saying that, I experienced it.
Thank you so
So,
much. Likewise.
Yeah, Rosali. Now I know I'm just gonna pull up to pull
All the
up. I was
time.
just
Look at
wanting to watch
that.
some basketball and have a beer. But
And let me say that professional artist life you were talking about, that is no joke.
It's-
Like anybody who thinks it's easy to be an artist, you've never tried. I
Mhm.
promise you, because like you have to go through so much, like, and there's so much sacrifice. But and also it's one of the most expensive things to be in the world. It's one of the most
You gotta pay for
like not
everything.
gratifying. You have to get over your own challenges, what I'm saying, like get over yourself, like, and be willing to be a little bit selfish
Mm.
with your time, while also being very giving with it at the same time.
Yeah, that's the part for me right now where I'm starting to learn that, especially at this like pivotal age in my life. I'm like, yeah, I gotta worry about what my goal is. It's
Right.
definitely, especially like being a part of this experience too, is eye opening because I get to see how things are set up and what has to be done behind the scenes in order for a successful show to happen.
Mhm.
A lot.
So much.
Yeah, super dope experience.
A lot.
Man.
So what is a tip? I'm just feeding off of what you were just saying. What is a tip that each of you could give someone in the industry or going into the industry that you've experienced that you're like, wow, I didn't even, I wish I knew this before.
I've got 50.
Give him
But
all of them.
I know. We
All
got
of them.
time. We got time.
Write the book. We wrote the book. Where's the book?
one of the most
Yo, where is the book?
It's coming.
book is on the way.
Okay.
The book of Hype Hub.
All right.
No, it's definitely coming.
Hype chapter 1.
Pause. But
Chop it up.
I'm so okay.
Ooh, I need that. I need that as a record. I'm so sorry. I
No.
need that though.
That's good. Can you do it again?
Splish.
That's a clean take.
Chop that right there.
Mhm.
There.
I figured that drop.
So one of the most disarming things for a lot of artists is and one of the things that many burgeoning artists fight against in all fields
Mhm.
is the reality that as soon as you decide you want to make a living at this, you're now running a business. Like, simply put, I'm sorry if everybody doesn't like it. Come to the comment section and call me wrong if you want to. I'm gonna tell you right now, but I have an answer
Always
for
wanted to
all
do
of
that.
you. Every single one of them joins. And I understand that the reality is, and the reason why I know this is because music IP works exactly the same way as the IP that I create.
Mhm.
You make a thing, you license it. Period. That's it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like
That's
at the end of the day, and it costs money to, like, every business costs money to run. Like think about all the gear you had to buy when you really took up production. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother level, and a lot of times, and don't get no ideas because I got you, but I bring a lot of gear out with me when I go shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I bring thousands of dollars worth, when I come on set, and like it just has to be that way in order to make really, really good work. You have to take it very seriously. And I have very high standards. And if you're constantly raising your standards, do a great job for your clients, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. But at the end of the day, you really have to treat your art as a business if you want it to have a return. And if you want to start to make money at it to the point where you can fund some things.
Mm. Very important. Chan, what do you have? Any advice? Because like you said, you've been in every seat.
Yeah.
You're a writer, you were an artist, you have the studio. So
I would say my number one thing is consistency. You have to
That's big.
stay consistent.
Very.
At times you're going to want to give up. There's times where I do want to give up, but I know what my ultimate goal is.
Right.
So it's easier to not achieve what you want to do than it is to, you know what I mean? Like, it's easier to not do anything at all.
Yes.
It's harder to just ignore. Like, you have to live with that every single day.
Yeah.
I'm not a person that wants to live with that regret and what if, and I want to execute my goals. And if I don't execute one of them, I'm going to do another one. I'm going to pivot. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I just say, like, stay open-minded, stay consistent. That's my goal right there. Just to keep that with me.
Consistency.
Yeah.
That's big.
Just before you go, just to add on to that, even if you are making not good content, which I know when you're making bad content, I promise you, at least if you did it every day, that's a step in the right direction. Like,
you're gonna
do
get better,
that
right?
until
You get
have some
better.
bread and then make some good.
Right.
Listen,
You never know what's gonna pop
Post-
off,
yeah,
anyways.
You
Post
don't.
up.
You really
Never know.
don't.
if you have personality, people will like you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh well.
to you,
Sir.
To piggyback off of, but that was what I was gonna say. Personality is actually.
oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to do that.
Nah, you segued over here somehow, but yes,
Are you a show host?
I was the bridge.
Huh?
Are you a show host?
I am. I am actually.
The moment radio.
You heard? But yeah, so personality is big. Can I put two? Can I do?
You
do
can
like
say whatever
can I do
you
a
want.
hyphen?
You go ahead.
Go ahead.
personality hyphen
Yeah.
focus on personality or focus on yourself, or but it's a lot of I feel like once you figure out who you want to be and what you actually want to do, and not looking at TV and being like, I want to be like that person, I want to do this. Like, once you like, yo, all right, I'm sitting down, I'm actually thinking about who I want to be, and you figure out what you actually want to do, that's when you can actually move forward. Because then there's a lot of stuff that won't phase you. You know what I mean? You won't be like, oh, I got to do this because what if? But you're like, I don't align with that. And I've been learning that a lot the last few years, because I haven't really done a lot of show hosting. Probably host like 3 shows a year, 4 shows a year. But the podcast though, that's me like all the time. But like show hosting itself is like, you got to figure out where you want to be, who you want to be with, and like, what are you getting out of it too? Like, I'm not throwing shit at anybody who's doing shows and whatnot, but like, these are things that people think about. You ask people to do something, it's like you're giving time for, and if you can't give a for, like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So like, personality and focus on what you want, and you'll be able to just, tunnel vision, block out everything else that's not for you, and you'll get to where you want to go faster. Straight line, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at least that's what I'm thinking anyway. So that's what I'm learning.
Yeah.
So
No, I definitely like what you said, because like myself, people be like, well, what shows do you watch? What? I'm like, I don't even know how to turn the TV on at my house. Like, I literally don't. I don't watch TV. I like to read. I like to write. I'm always creating stuff that may never even come out, but that's just what I do. I've always liked to do that. So just being I don't even know how to be like someone else, because I don't even watch anyone else. I just literally do me, and whatever comes out that day comes out that day. I have a passion. I love this stuff. I live for it. I love music. I always have. So it's nice to see things like this coming around. I can't wait for this show. I can't wait for this show.
Yeah, I've started some of the early, like, because we have set design plans. We're going to be doing some pretty crazy things. I'm not going to announce it just yet.
No, don't announce it. No one's going to be able to duplicate what you're about to do, but don't announce it. Keep it on the low.
We're having some things custom made. I'll give you an example of the type of like looks that we're talking about. So the event merch is a big plan. It's only going to be 50 standard shirts. It's going to be 15 limited edition shirts. One of them will be given away, so only 14 will be available for sale. These will be hand signed by all the artists that are on the venue. It comes in, so it's going to look like a treasure chest. And it's gonna, all green gems, gold gems on the inside, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be all about Massachusetts. It's gonna be about everybody here in the 617 and the 508 and the 413 and the 781 and the 857.
You better get Ludacris to name the rest of those.
Everybody, like in the 978, everybody's involved in this, because we do all have to work together if we want. Like, there is a void in music right now, and somebody needs to fill it. And the Boston sound can fill it.
Yes.
like our cup runneth over with extraordinary artists right now.
Mm-hmm.
But we need to do more. And that's what I'm trying to do. I was talking to my boy Noble over at Sound Lab about this, and he was saying that yeah, we just need more people doing more stuff.
Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, and great. I know that the city of New Bedford is fantastic. Like they fund the arts well. Boston is just starting to also
Yeah.
with Mayor Wu's Arts in Boston program. They're trying to put as many shows in the government center this year as they can.
Mm-hmm.
And last year we had very successful shows with Cousin Stiz's Commonwealth Fest,
Yep.
which was an amazing show. He had Smino out. And I mean, Stiz is always a fantastic show, and there were so many great artists on that bill. And in addition to that, they had the NBA on TNT out with Shabuzi, fantastic show. And in addition to that, there was also Gold Fest. And Gold Festival had Ghostface Killa. You know what I'm saying? Like amazing show. I always love it. Any
Legend.
Wu-Tang Clan come around, I'm always at that
I'm
show.
there.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
there.
So we've seen some great events. We've seen fantastic, things come of it. And I think that New Bedford is ready for something like that.
I agree. What do you feel like? We talked about it briefly before, about what hip hop has been really missing, because I feel like there's been such, like, it's been on snooze, and it needs, like you said, a piece, someone to put it together. Can you just talk a little bit about that from your point of view?
Sure. Yeah.
Each of you.
I'll start quickly if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
So listen, hip hop is saturated.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of artists, and most artists are kind of in the hobbyist phase, not really finding budgets, not like kind of making the same old videos they've been making for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
kind of doing the same, like working off the same old beats they've been working off for a long time.
Yeah.
Like that just happens. And I'm not here to shit on like burgeoning artists. That's not where, because I work with independent artists every single day. But getting the music to the point where it's great and marketable, that's 5% of the job. Now you got all the rest of the job to do, and everybody's not really ready for that life.
Yeah.
And then you go from there, and people kind of graduate up, and we just have a great an amazing varied batch of music artists now in this state where it's to me it feels like those kind of early days in Chicago. So Cole Bennett for me of Lyrical Lemonade is a big inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear him talk about his stories all the time, and he talks about, I believe he brought out Little Uzi Vert for the first show that he threw, and he was I think it was $1,000 for Uzi Vert at that time. And it was just in the very early days, but look what was happening in Chicago at that time.
Yeah.
And this Massachusetts just feels a lot like that to me. We bubble over with talent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need to give that talent something to do.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yourself?
I feel the same way. I also feel like as an artist, I know artists work in many like various and different ways and what's comfortable for them, but I feel like there's a lack of like quality put behind their music. Like somebody will get in the studio and do a song for an hour, and now it's marketable, and I don't think that's necessarily true.
Mm-mm.
I've worked on, like I said, I've worked on most of these songs that I'm about to put out for the last 5 years. I think that's a little excessive, but
look how often Kendrick was putting on music before the beef.
Right, exactly.
Because he was simmering on them.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So
practice the craft.
Yeah. So I'll take a year, I'll take 6 months, I'll take even 3 months to really evaluate what I'm putting out and how it could actually be successful. So kind of along the same lines that Bill was saying, but as well as there's just a lack of support for other artists in this area at this moment. And that's the main issue.
Talk about it.
It's the main issue.
Talk about
Everything's a competition. It shouldn't be a competition.
There is no
It's too small to be a competition here. So I feel like, and I've worked with a bunch of great creators and artists that are even like I'm not sure if you heard of Libsy, but he put on a show that I DJ'd back in September, and he's one of the first people to actually pay other artists to like have a platform, have a 30-minute set. So it's just, I feel like things like that are missing, but also we should be able to come together and just help each other accomplish each other's goals. And what ways we can help each other do that is just sitting down, talking, listening to each other. Yeah. And even if it's coming together and collaborating on music as well too, there's a lack of that, I feel. So I feel like that's what New Bedford really needs. And I feel like Mass Represent and people seeing that should like push a start. So that's what I'm really hoping for.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just when you were saying that, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, I feel like this mass represent is going to spark that
Yeah.
flame that you're talking about and have people be like, wait a minute, we can all perform?
Right.
We
Yep.
can all do our
We
thing?
can do this.
Yeah, together.
Yes, finally.
And by the way, I spoke with Libsy. Libsy is coming to the show.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, we have I really want to talk to him a little bit because I feel like he, just like you said, he is trying to do it the right way.
Right.
And I want everybody trying to do it the right way to
Mhm.
succeed at the end of the day. Everybody trying to do it the right way. I want you to win. Like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's not that tough. Like,
Specifically doing the right way though.
hey,
Specifically.
just in case anybody is really wondering why I got into this, the Aperture Empire is built off of Let's Pay artists. Like that's it at the end of the day.
Mhm.
Like I'm trying to build something so big that now we need 3 painters on staff. Now we, like all the time, like, and
Yeah,
just
well-
because we're never going to stop. We're not doing AI. I'm telling you, we're not doing AI. Like, humans are way better at this, and we're always going to need to pay humans to make great art. It's just how it is. If we want great art, if we don't want slop, like I'm
Mhm.
not really a big fan of slop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a set.
Crypto bros, feel free to speak in the comments if
Tap
you
in,
want to.
comment.
I'll,
I have a response for all of you.
I'll let you know
Uh,
about yourselves.
Donate, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But what was I gonna say?
Well,
oh,
were
we
talking
have-
about, yeah.
We have a set designer. Like you were saying, like 3 painters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as we go on and we start, the more and more we get into the show, like there's more terms that are now like, oh, we don't just have a venue. You know what I mean? We have like, I don't even like
We
it's
have a team.
yeah, a team, a stage, a canvas. Like, the words start to change. So everything starts changing. You start feeling
Now it's a
differently. you
set.
know? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Because I just said set designer and I just lost it.
It's all good.
But yeah, so it's like,
Teamwork.
see,
Look at that.
look, and now we're all elevated and we feel
Splishing.
that's gonna stop me every time. But yes, like now we have like a team, like you feel better, like like the work that you're doing actually kind of matters. Where it's like you're not just going somewhere and to do something, now you're going home.
Mhm.
You're going somewhere, you're brainstorming, you're building something, you're gonna see your vision come to life, and then you talk about it, and then you do it again, and then you go home. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like so many more levels to it once like everything starts really coming together, like steps and everything. It's not just an ordinary regular show anymore. It's like a concert.
Yeah.
Like it's like a real live performance. Like you're coming to a show that you're gonna be a part of, and it's gonna represent you. You're Mass, right?
Yeah.
We're here for you.
Mass Live.
So,
Mass Live.
You're in the footage forever. You know what I'm saying? Having a great time.
memories.
Mhm.
You got the shirt, you know what I'm saying? You got that shirt that nobody else has. That in
That's
a
what they
few
say.
years worth, I don't know what I'm saying, $1,000. I'm just projecting here. It could happen. I don't know. Anything's possible. Got some cool signatures on it,
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, a lot of
But
people-
yeah, no, we expect you to buy some stuff. Like everybody doesn't have to buy stuff, but also we're gonna give away a lot of really cool free stuff too. So it's not just about that. Like we're gonna have some amazing vendors. We're gonna have a special drink for the night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like
yes.
we're really gonna take care of anybody who decides to come out, and we're gonna treat you like family.
That's
And
it.
that's what we want to do.
Yeah. So the
Right.
show we are talking about is the concert we're talking about is Mass Represent,
Mass represent.
and it will be at the Vault on May 30th.
You can see it right there.
Yes,
How do
you
I
can
do
see it
How
right
do I
on the
cut?
bottom scrolling, or if you
Oh,
are
this
listening
way.
on the radio,
Oh.
because it will be replayed on there. You can hear us live on there. So do you want to just shout out the artists again that are going to be performing here in New Bedford, Massachusetts at the Vaults?
Please, yes. And these are all amazing artists. Khalif, of course. Everybody knows Khalif. If you don't know about Khalif. Now, by the way, we are going to be having a special playlist
Yes.
specifically for the event that we're going to launch as soon as we start launching the campaign for the event,
Mhm.
which is very soon, I promise you. But
Yeah.
it's actually up on Spotify right now. You could go to Mass Represent, look it up. Mass Represent
Really?
2025.
Yeah.
It's currently up.
You can get
Um,
familiar early, like
You can get familiar with all the artists that are on the bill early. You can learn their songs, you know what I'm saying? So you can sing along with them and just have a great time. We're gonna be promoting that even more, and it's going to be updated as we go along with the project because everybody on this lineup has a project that's dropping sometime in the next few months too.
Right.
Yes.
So it's
Up to
gonna be
date.
brand new music. You're gonna hear, and it's gonna be brand new, amazing music.
Right. Imagine going to a show where you know the words.
Always right.
I'm locked into the playlist. Mass Represent
See it?
2025 artist playlist.
That's
I'm
it.
here. I'm
That's it.
here.
You got a little.
Yeah.
I
You
just
got a
added
little
it.
Key,
I
you got a
just
little
added it
Elos,
to
you know
my
what I'm saying?
Spotify.
You got a little bit of friends in there too. You
Yo,
know, some
this
special
is
guests.
fire.
You know.
All right, so who else do we have? Sorry, we kind of
Mm.
I
got
mean, you
caught
got
up with him
yeah.
because
No,
he's
good, good. You want to take the next one?
Oh man, who do we have to do that whole
Talk about
thing?
Trill Manny.
We have Trill Man. Oh man, we have Trill Manny coming. to the show.
yes.
And this guy, I don't know how you haven't seen him on social media.
It's everywhere.
He's everywhere. He's
Everywhere.
promoting his songs the right way. Like I'm talking about every time I can open it probably right now, and he'll be in his red suit.
First or second. Yeah,
Right?
no,
He'll have it. He'll
absolutely.
have his
True.
black suit, white red tie, and he'll be like, "Yo, this is my," and he'll be doing his song in his own thing.
Mm.
And it's also like he's not just like right now. If he was over there and we saw him, that's how his video starts. He's just doing that,
Yep.
and then it's right to his song. You're like, "Yo, I just seen you doing some,"
Yes.
but it's like it wasn't. It was regular to you, but
Mhm.
it's my creativity,
Right.
you know. So that's Trill Manny right there coming to the show right there.
Just so much energy. He's got a song with Capella Gray right now. That's My Girl remix. It's definitely going to get stuck in your head. So, and it's absolutely on the playlist.
Absolutely.
Just brilliant marketer. But I think as a musician, that's another lesson. You need to be a very good marketer. I'm sorry if you don't like being on camera. This isn't maybe for you.
Right.
I don't know. Why don't you? I mean, look at this is amazing. Why would
I
you want to
know.
be like?
Well, they can call
Why wouldn't you want to be?
They can call you, Lenny, and say, "Hey, can you be the front of all my stuff?"
No,
And you
he'll
will.
give a 3-minute get hype
Hit me
speech. You
up.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Right?
absolutely.
You know, I put the shirt on. I'll wear your logo. I'm on. You know, we
Mhm.
could collab on. You know how they put
Yes.
the X in between the. Come on.
And then there's Isha.
That's
Isha.
right.
Isha,
right.
who again, brilliant rapper, amazing stage presence,
Mhm.
really good song. She got a song called One Night. The remix of it that she has, the video's doing amazing work for her. She's just I love her. I love her music. She got a song called Faucet. That was what locked me in, and that is also on the playlist.
Love
But
seeing a female
Oh,
artist
yeah,
on
yeah.
the set.
We
Very
actually got to kick it with her. Was it yesterday?
we did 2 days ago.
2 days.
Mhm.
Sorry,
No,
my
the days are
time.
flying by right now.
My time is zoom.
Hey.
No,
But yeah,
100%.
kicked it with her 2 days ago on Get on High Street. Split shouts to them too. You know.
Yeah, we about to have that High Street show drop. You know what I'm saying? And then little coordination. You know what I'm saying? Next time we're here, we will have at least one artist, maybe two. Well, we had one artist with us already.
Yes.
We're gonna have some more artists with us next time we come. We're gonna be regulars here. You might get sick of us. I don't know, but
I
I'm
hope
gonna,
not.
I'm gonna go with no. I won't.
I was gonna say I hope not.
But I'll
be like, yay.
I'll come on and
Be
drop
like,
a
yo,
new.
what up?
I'll come on and drop a new one of those 50 gems that we was talking about every single time.
Out of the
Go.
book. Out of the book that's
There we
coming up.
go.
Out of the book. Yep.
All right. So we also have Elos.
Elos, again,
Yes.
amazing artist, has multiple songs with multi 100K streams on it right now.
Mhm.
He was just on the radar. He just got a cosign from Ebro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you saw that, right? And he's just a great singer. He's a great rapper.
Mhm.
Really good talent. Again, excellent mark. Everybody on the team understands the value of making content.
Mhm.
So you're gonna
important.
hear some freestyles, like random freestyles, just kind of pop up from these artists over the next few months. Not about the event necessarily, but in concert with what we're trying to do. Everybody's gonna be promoting, not just the event, but just everybody's got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is gonna culminate in even bigger things in the future, no doubt about it.
But everybody's gonna do their part.
And did we say, is it Kai?
So
Key.
so Key now.
Key?
Key is the only member
Sorry
of our
about
lineup that
that.
we're not currently sure of, unfortunately.
Okay.
And
I just didn't want to leave out.
well, I'm going to talk about it. First off, she's amazing. She has 3 Boston Music
That
Awards.
3
3.
like consecutive.
Yeah. No, best song of the year twice. And that one song, Berserk. I mean, if you haven't heard it yet, it's
Super good.
banger.
Mhm.
Absolute banger. She has a campaign. She's actually trying to get on Tiny Desk right now.
Mhm.
And she's dropping a campaign for her new project right now as we speak. So whether she's on the bill or not, you need to go check it out because Key is amazing.
Very important.
Now, we had a date change. We were originally going to do it earlier. The date change actually turned out to be Key's birthday.
Okay.
So listen, we're going to do whatever's right for Key at the end of the day.
Mhm.
We do have some backup options if she is not able to make it,
Yeah.
and we will absolutely be working with Key in the future, even if it's not this time.
Absolutely.
She's going to be on a future event, but we would love to have her for this one, and we'll make her feel very, very welcome if that's what she decides to do.
And you still promoting, just shows how you said, let's spread the love, let's promote everyone in the
It's all
community,
love.
let's show love to these
It's all love.
artists.
And I
So
think that's
you're
like,
just, whether she's there or not, you're still showing the love.
And even if we just had these 4 artists, it would be an amazing show.
Mhm.
And whoever is that 5th artist, will bring it to, because I've got, I don't know, like I just know cool people. I don't know.
yeah, hey,
And I'm just trying to get them together for a good time, for a day.
Yes.
and it's so dope too. Like you were just saying, how we still promote everybody.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Always.
You're doing it. You're doing it. We're
So
doing it too.
I see this coming up again. I see artists seeing this and seeing the unity and the hip hop community and saying, I want a piece of that. I want to be a part of this. How can they get in touch with you for something in the future that's coming
Yeah.
up to be a part of it that you can connect with?
I mean, I'm going to say the best thing to start with is become part of the community, and become
Yes.
part of the community means come to the event.
Yep.
I will talk.
Absolutely.
I will talk to anybody who wants to talk to me. I'm going to be very busy that night, but I will talk to anybody who wants
We
to
will
talk to me.
make
But in
time.
addition to that, just hit us on Hype Hub. Our IG is Hype Hub Hype.
Mhm.
We're on all social medias, but Instagram seems to be where we got the most traction right now.
You can definitely just type it in.
Yeah.
Hype
Hub Hype.
It'll come
Yeah.
up for sure.
Real easy. And you can reach out to us, and absolutely, like we're going to have a growing list. We have a Rolodex, you know what I'm saying, of not only artists that we already have great connections with right now, but in addition to that, anybody who wants to work in the future. So there will be more events, and they're not just going to be in New Bedford. We actually have an early plan. There's a DJ in Boston named DJ Alcide,
Yes.
Corey Alcide, and he runs a good music showcase. He runs a lot of different events, and he DJs at some very big events. I can't name the venue right now, but we're going to be looking at an event in April. And again, it's going to be the same concept. We're going to tie people from all over Massachusetts together and say, come to the show.
Yes.
It's almost like we're building a hub. Like it's like an R&D.
A hype
like,
hub.
A hype hub.
A hype hub.
A hub for hyping. A hub for support. Like it's
Yes.
just a hype hub that builds hype. Does that? Maybe we should put that on Instagram.
I mean,
Somebody should write a song.
nothing
about it.
hey.
I'm just saying.
I mean, the studio. We can just skip to the studio
I
right
mean,
now.
we got to,
Just skip.
there's always time to
I
make
know.
music.
Mhm.
Always.
But yeah, so it's gonna be an amazing show. Like it's gonna not just be an amazing show, it's gonna be an amazing time. Wait till you hear what we have in store for you, and you're gonna find out eventually. We have a whole media day planned with the artists. We're gonna get together, do photos, film little commercials, you know what I'm saying, like do our thing, really just try to be a good example and show everybody else like listen, like everybody runs events.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different type of events, just like we were talking about. There's like those kind of smaller showcases, you know what I'm saying, where you're trying to put people on.
Mhm.
And then there's money-making ventures that also are attempted to uplift the community.
Mhm.
Because we believe that if we can run a combination of the two,
Mhm.
it's better for the artists that we're trying to put on. And we have the opportunity to create these crazy, amazing experiences with these brilliant artists that are all worth every dollar that they charge,
Right.
to come and perform a concert for you. We don't have any concerts here. Let's start a concert.
Now we got
At the
him.
end of the day.
Yeah.
And then next after the concert, maybe comes a festival. I know there's festivals already, but you
Yeah.
can use more festivals, right?
We can use more.
So let's do that. Like so that's the play. And if you come out and support and become part of the community, then I'm going to do everything that I can to make sure that everybody that's involved wins in their own way.
So
That's it.
can't wait.
That's it.
And when you do your press day, make sure you keep in mind I am the press team for
Of course.
WNB1 Radio,
No,
so I can pull up
Your family now.
and
Keep in mind.
do some interviews and have our people
Gotcha.
slice it up and have another promo out
Consider it
of the radio
done.
station for y'all.
Absolutely.
You know,
Mhm.
like I
course.
said, this is what we do.
Yep.
So we want to promote and be a
Yeah.
part of everything that's
What is it?
going on.
All publicity is good publicity. Is that what that is? That's
Yes.
cool.
All press is good press.
All
That's
press,
one of
good press.
Unless you're Kanye.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
hell yeah.
one more plug about your album that's going to drop.
Hmm.
Go ahead.
Let's see. So well, I have 2 singles out currently. One's called Back in My BS. That's out on all platforms. I have a video for that on YouTube.
What is your social or what is your YouTube rather?
Okay, so my social media right now is Big Chan NB on Instagram, Facebook,
Big Chan.
Big Chan NB.
Mhm.
And then same thing as YouTube as well. So my end of my URL is always youtube.com/Big Chan NB. So I mean, those are two little Easter eggs. Those are two singles that are out, so you can kind of see the feel of what the album's like. Other than that, I can't disclose anything else
That's
because I
cool.
wanted
That's
to be,
cool.
I wanted to be a surprise.
Which
No,
I'm
okay.
here
Good.
for
Give
it.
it a
Yeah.
little mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you want to just check out,
Build that hype.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah,
Get
that's what
hype.
it's here for. Yeah.
Yep. So Heartbreak Chance coming out March 28th, 2025.
Ooh.
So
That's my sister's birthday. That's gonna be
Is
a great
it?
day.
After you
dope.
said the build up, like 5 years, like the things that go on
yeah, it's a
in
lot.
5 years.
It's a lot. Yep.
I was like, is my heart getting heavy right
Put
now?
it right in the music.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? That's it.
There's some good stuff. There's some bad. There's some. It's five
It's
stages of
life.
grief.
It's
Yeah.
life.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
anger, depression,
Life be life.
acceptance. It's literally every stage. So
Beast artists.
Yeah.
Like
thank you.
the creativity. I can hear it.
The
Like, come on
storytelling,
now.
right?
The
Like that's.
storytelling.
Oh, I didn't get to answer the question before, but that's what's missing from rap.
Yes.
Storytelling.
Like the story,
Yes.
the conscious storytelling, like the being able to be like able to relate to another person.
Hmm.
Like not everybody is wearing a shiesty and doing drill music.
Right.
Not saying again, not taking away from anybody that's doing what they gotta
You
do.
better be great
No,
at it.
but
if you do
some
it.
artists that are even talking about that, that's not what they're doing. They just think that's the now or the
Exact-
cool. They're
well,
not
the-
even telling their
Where is the
story. They're just
personality
saying
focus?
things. Yeah.
I,
It's like this rhymes.
I feel like a strict adherence to trap and like older trap beats is sort of like the minor leagues.
Mhm.
Like for a lot of artists, you're emulating what you liked,
Mhm.
in those early days as your catalog building.
Yeah.
But you do have to reach a point. And so this was brought up. I don't know if anybody here has ever heard of the Hitmaker Symposium, but I went to that. It was over at Harvard Law School, and it was run by Rob Kelly of Put in Work TV, and it was a brilliant time. And 2 years ago, I saw it was Burna Boy's manager. Sorry, I can't remember all y'all names right now. But Burna Boy's manager, Thames's manager, Red Veins manager, like some really influential folks
Mhm.
that had some amazing words. And they each said to a T, it wasn't until their artists had the right life experiences, and B, were able to appropriately be vulnerable about them in their music,
Yeah.
that they had any hits.
Mhm.
And they may have been very symbolic in the way that they told that story, which is probably the right choice anyways.
Right.
But I mean, that's the job, right?
Mhm.
But in addition to that, they were very, very raw and very, very real
Mhm.
about what their life was like. And at that point, they were just making money. They were just, like,
Bangers.
professional artists at that
Yeah.
point. So
Uh-huh.
as soon as you can do that, I mean, I can't wait to hear the project.
That's what
Thank you.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
put it out.
See, so that's
I
and
put out some stuff before, but it was like I said, it wasn't really like thought through. So this is
Mhm.
like my first project that I'm like actually debuting. So
word.
I'm
it's
excited.
exciting.
I'm
I-
excited to be able
can't
to
wait to-
announce
Oh,
it
but right now,
here.
I can't wait to.
You know?
You gonna give
Feel
me
the
so I can
music.
bump it on the way back?
Yeah,
in
I
the car?
got a few. I got a few
All right.
songs for you.
All right.
Okay.
Excellent.
Oh shit.
That's what's so cool.
You get
That-
to be in the vault, not that vault, but the her vault.
but no, it's there.
Um,
It's
And
there.
the car test is unrivaled.
Got yeah, because you got.
Oh yeah, it is. It is, right?
That's what it is. That's what.
Can that be a thing?
You gotta.
Yeah,
That should be a thing.
it should be. Car test. Try out a new
Hey,
song.
hey,
But
You have
Yo,
to play
put
a
the-
car before you know it's
Yes.
You gotta stop.
put the camera right on the dash.
You stop telling these people.
So, anyways, if you shh,
We gonna do
we here. One artist. You could say two, because I know it's hard when I tell you one. You want 50. Just not a local artist. Growing up, or someone in the industry who you feel like they do it. They do it for hip hop. They do it. They tell a story.
Damn.
They didn't sell out. You don't have to just give one, but there's somebody.
That
There's
last
somebody
part-
that you listen to.
That last part's gonna be hard. I feel like everybody sold out.
Oh, everybody sold out.
Okay.
Everybody.
Not everybody.
A lot of
A
them,
lot of
maybe
them,
82%. All right, forget
I'll
the
try.
sellout
I'll
part.
try. I will try.
But an artist that you, besides listening to local artists, there's somebody that you'll listen to. Who's that artist? There's no way you don't listen to any music at all.
No, I definitely do every day.
Okay,
This is
Lenny.
many musics.
Okay.
Many musics, many genres, many peeps.
All right. So take out the sellout part.
But I'll just,
I
you know
know.
what?
You
You
gotta
know
go
what?
first this time.
You know what's cool? I got you. I'll give
This
it to
is for
you.
you too, Shan. So
I'll give it
don't-
to you.
You looking a
I'll
little
keep it in
loose,
mind.
but
I'm,
yeah.
I'm,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
cooking right now.
I'll
I'm
give
trying to
you-
figure it out.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one artist.
Mm,
And it's really dope because it's like this artist did something that I didn't expect them to do.
mhm.
right? And I got to experience it. So growing up, right, I listened to Ludacris,
Mm-hmm.
Chicken and Beer, all his albums, Detective. He had a lot going on. Okay,
Yeah.
but what I thought was pretty dope is I went to Texas, and I ended up going to a rodeo,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, got my cowboy hat on, I had my
Yeah.
everything. You know what I'm
Full
saying?
works.
Yeah, of course. Got to be the part.
You gotta do
going
it.
somewhere. It's got to be you going somewhere. This is what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the rodeo, and he was the act at the end.
Wow.
The tickets were $15, by the way.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
I went to the rodeo. We all went. We were sitting there. We watched the rodeo. I was like, yo, that's a bull. Getting the guy. He's done. Da da da. Whatever.
How many of y'all want to go to are willing to go to a rodeo to get on your career?
Because I'm going with you. Rodeos are amazing. So I watched the whole thing, and at the end they were like, Ludacris is coming out. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what the?
Let's go.
Yo, that's crazy. You
Let's
know what
go.
I mean? Because it's like I'm not expecting Ludacris to be in a rodeo, but it's like
Mhm,
a real
mhm.
life. That's a real life experience that
Yeah.
you get to go to, and you're just like, yo, I got to see one of my
Yeah.
artists
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah,
to
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty dope.
They got
I
big
mean,
crowds of those rodeos too.
yeah,
There's a lot of opportunities to
yeah.
make fans.
that
I have a
I want-
ludicrous story I'm going to tell you later, off camera.
I can't wait to hear it.
It's nothing like yeah. I'm gonna tell you later.
I got that. Ludacris got a lot going
Okay,
on. I'm good. But yeah, so I guess Ludacris to be that because he's influential. I can go like that showed me you can really go anywhere you want to go, no matter
Right.
what you're doing, who you want to be. Obviously Snoop Dogg too, but he's kind of up there. But Ludacris was like, yo, you in a rodeo?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So hip hop, not also before the rodeo and everything, but hip hop
Mhm.
for me was just like, yo, you have a message and you can say what you want to do, be who you want to be, and people gonna listen if you go to the right people and you have a message that's not bullshit.
Right.
That's my one swear for the podcast.
Okay.
So
Okay.
far.
That I counted. No, you can.
Tick. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah,
Put it up
so,
there.
you know what I mean, right there.
One
Lenny
Schwa-
Swore.
Lenny Schwa-
But yeah, so
Lenny
I think
Schwa.
the people that want to have fun are the people that are most influential to me because I just want to enjoy life and you
Right.
walk around not enjoying it, you're just gonna die mad.
Crazy.
Man.
You mad and you dead? Ooh, that's
Oh, I like
crazy.
that song. Oh, you mad, huh?
See, so I feel like that's my answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Mark my words, by the way, we will bring out Ludacris someday.
for another
Nice.
rodeo,
Hype Up and Ludacris.
hype hub
Not in the
rodeo.
works, but coming soon.
Watch, it's
Right,
gonna
who's
happen.
Who's your artist?
Oh, this is so complicated for me. Because it's actually I have a different one in different genres too.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, yeah.
So give me that criteria one more time so I have it.
Just someone that you listen to and like in the industry, like that kept it hip hop, that was either told stories, not kind of just being like I'm in the club getting someone
Yeah.
who was that you feel like is what you consider your definition of an hip hop artist.
I could pick 30.
Yeah.
But
5.
I'm gonna go with Mick Jenkins right now. I like Mick Jenkins a lot. He's a
Okay.
fantastic storyteller. He started making. He's had motion, for a while. He started making a little bit more significant motion with a project. I think it was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Mhm.
And from that, I like Freddie Gibbs' storytelling too. Like there's so many good storytellers in rap, and that's part of the problem, right? Like we actually have people like to say there's no good music. There's a lot of great music.
Yeah.
There's
Yes.
so much great
It's
music.
You
just
gotta
not.
find
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not surface.
Televised.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
not televised.
Like-
It's
like-
not
like to-
Jay-Z and,
Yeah.
and whatever.
But-
So you know.
But look at Doechii, right? Actually, I'm gonna change my answer to Doechii.
Sorry, I'm just
Yeah.
going through it right now.
Doechii, I love Doechii. I've loved Doechii for years. She is an amazing rapper.
When she got that award,
Yeah,
big ups to her.
Yeah.
Well
She-
deserved.
she's been brilliant. She's been making amazing art for years. The videos are great.
Mm-hmm.
Like good photo, like great rollouts.
Mm.
Alligator Bites Never Heal had an amazing rollout.
Mm-hmm.
It is a study in many of the things to do. I mean that whole Family Matters situation that she did, like I was saying, with
Mm-hmm.
come on,
Yeah.
I was tuned in. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's what it takes.
Yeah. Yes.
You gotta feel it.
If you watch, did you see like for the award show? There's a video too of her just getting her outfit together.
Mhm.
Her 3 outfits
Yep.
together, working with the designers, like those big pants, and she talks about like the story and how big it is and the depth of hip hop and the art. every single outfit, she had a story. So you get to watch her with the designers cutting her clothes and, fix this bang and stuff. But she
She had a team.
she has a
Yeah.
team, but she has a story and she is an artist.
Mhm.
It's not just in the studio and making the videos. It's like,
Exactly.
this is how I'm coming out for
Yep.
my fans.
She,
And these
who
are the
she
things.
branding
This
is
is
so
my red
good.
carpet. This
Yeah.
is my this.
Her
This is my that.
personal-
Like, it
personal.
goes so deep.
Yep. I mean, and there are planners that
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, she has, I guarantee you she has a brand planner that makes sure that everything,
You
like,
have to.
you don't got to tell Dochi, but you got to tell everybody else to make sure that the vision is clear.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Dochi is
See.
my answer. Amazing work. Dochi, I hope you see this. Amazing work.
Yeah.
We need
Oh,
to make,
tag
we
her
need
in
to
the
make, we
comments.
do need to do a photo shoot
We
someday. I
got, we
promise
got,
you.
we got to blow this
Yeah.
up.
We're gonna kill it. But
Put me in
no.
the fashion background, girl.
Dochi, Ludacris, blow up all these names.
Oh, yeah,
Put
no,
them all,
let's-
all
let's-
on the
let's
chat.
bring out Ludacris. Let's bring out whoever you're gonna say too,
Yeah, who
because
you
I'm sure that's
saying?
gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
so my current is Dochi as well. 'Cause
Mhm.
She just
Twice.
I
Bring out
stole your
Dochi
answer
twice.
too. I'm
Let's
sorry.
bring out Dochi
Damn.
twice.
That's
but,
so.
like,
I'm not trying to colonize all the answers. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We just think we just a team. We think.
as far as for, like storytelling, contrary to belief, I like LL Cool J a lot. Like I
Mhm.
listened,
Mhm.
I listened
Yep.
to him
Great answer.
a lot when I was younger, even though I wasn't really supposed to be. I was listening to him a lot. I think he also has some great stories, but I'm a more of a fan of like my type of hip hop is like the braggadocious, like swag hip hop, like luxury hip hop. That's what I call it.
Pretty
Okay.
boy
Yeah.
swag.
Yeah,
I was
that's
kidding.
why, that's why I'm not really like a. I don't really listen to drill music because
Yeah.
well, it's not relatable to me at all. One, two, it's just all the stuff around now has like a certain skeleton for how the song is going to be structured.
Yeah.
Right.
It's starting to become a little bit predictable to me. So I like to listen and go back to the roots and take from there. And that's what they're doing now. But it's just like I feel like it's more than just throwing a sample on.
Right.
And you know what I mean? So I'm currently listening to LL Cool J a lot right now, and then I listen to a lot of old Snoop Dogg, Tupac, Biggie.
Yeah.
Those
Yes.
are my go-to.
All right. So LL is gonna be a little expensive, so that might not be easy.
Yeah,
But
but
we're
you
gonna
might
work
be.
on
I
it.
mean, LL now.
Expensive, but not
You know,
impossible.
LL
I got to meet LL. He's still the man, but
his time is still very valuable though. Like
Yeah.
he's very picky and choosy with what shows he's on.
yeah.
Because we do see him pop up on an interview every once in a while doing a thing. Thought we saw him on something.
Yeah, because
Not
he
too long
doesn't
ago.
have to do
Sway
anything.
or yeah.
He doesn't have to do
He-
anything.
at this
Stay
point,
black
not-
and
He's like, you got a bad movie script? I'll do it.
But if you wanna
that's what
if you wanna
LL
ask me,
does.
can I market LL Cool J? I think I can.
Mhm.
So I feel like we could definitely put that show together someday.
For sure.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
everything. What did Kevin Garnett say? Everything's possible.
I'll build a boxing ring. I don't care.
Do it. Do it. I go
I'm
back
gonna knock you out.
with my I'm
Mama
like
said no.
Tupac all day, every day. And Biggie Smalls, rest in peace. His mom passed away today.
Damn.
Right? Rest in peace
Rest
to
in
her.
peace.
But then I'm like a Jadakiss Mob Deep. You know, I go back.
Jadakiss has been around a lot lately too. He's been doing a
Up
lot.
Yeah.
there in
Yeah,
age.
yeah.
So those are my
Yeah, Jada's killing
those are
it.
my go-tos.
Mhm.
Yeah. But
Okay, so we gotta throw a Jada show now too.
yeah, let's get Jada.
Listen,
Let's get
listen.
Jada.
I'm talking about really tag everybody.
Get
in
Mobb
these-
Deep,
tag
let's
everybody.
get
in these
Tag
Prodigy.
everybody in these
Like,
comments.
tag
Prodigy,
everybody.
yeah.
Make your comment about how I don't know
Don't
anything
play.
about music, and then tag all these people.
Right?
I'm gonna see the views. I'm gonna see the insights. If you watch it, didn't tag
No, you
nobody,
know hip hop like inside out. Like
I know it. Okay.
yeah. No, you know a lot.
I know
You
it,
know
okay.
artists that real hip hop heads
I just listen to a lot of music.
don't know.
Like
Yeah.
I really I keep listening to music. It's
Mhm.
it's great for me right now because anytime I'm traveling or anytime I'm editing, I always have time to listen to music.
Mhm.
So New Music Friday is always huge for me.
Yeah.
So I'm always tapping in with what's new. But in addition to that, like I just have my own other playlist. So yeah, I love music.
Yeah.
Like again, if anybody's curious about why I
Love music,
love this,
okay?
I
God,
I
stop.
just love music. It's as simple as that. Like and feel free
Right.
to G check me because all you're gonna see is a motherfucking G.
Yes.
And who better to
That's
work
what's
with
up.
somebody who loves music? You
I
know?
know.
And it's like, and it's not. I like music. I like all genres of music. Like we said earlier, I listen to many musics, but they're all the same in the regard of, do you feel that? Like, can you really sit there and listen to that and be like, yo, this is really hitting for me?
Right.
Because if it don't hit for you, you wasting your time, right?
Right.
It's gotta
So,
hit
hey, listen,
Somehow, some way.
it's gotta hit. It's
Mhm.
gotta hit.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Anywhere.
Here, like
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
yeah.
But
Stinky
hey,
leg. So I'm excited. I'm gonna be kicking it with all of y'all on May 30th
No,
at the
it's gonna
Vaults.
be big day,
that'd be.
big show, big
Yeah.
experience. That's the most important part. If you want to just come out and have fun,
Mm-hmm.
like we're gonna have a lot of fun. It's gonna have some free giveaways for everybody too. Like you will be so happy you came out that night, and
And we don't get this out here. That's the thing. Like
let's make
the
it a regular
Vault, it's a
thing.
beautiful space.
Yes.
We'll
Make it a
get
regular
like
thing.
parties, good hip hop or great DJs in there for a party, but we don't get artists like that.
Yeah.
So it's good to have that in that venue. It's
Maybe-
underused,
maybe
we all
we
know
could-
we're out here.
maybe we
It's
could-
like, what's going on at the Vault? It's like, oh, karaoke.
Maybe we could do a
This and
little.
that. It's a beautiful
little-
space. There's great people that work there. Every time I go there, I have a great time.
Good.
It's just who is coming out here, Mass Live is, to create the space that we need.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can have a little pregame show here.
Yeah, no, we actually intend to have
Mm.
some events leading up to the event, and it would be crazy if we didn't show New Bedford some love. So we're definitely
Yeah.
going to do that. There's no question about it. And in addition to that, we want to do this quarterly.
Yeah.
That's our
Yep,
plan.
yep.
Like we want to have a big goal. We want to sell it every single time. We want to bring you a concert that makes you want to come to it every single time.
Mhm.
Yep.
An event that every single time. So yeah, so we'll be back in August for another big event after Mass Represent is over. But for
this
right
summer.
now, we have 3 months to make Mass Represent great,
Yeah.
and that also means make Mass great and not make America great, because we don't do that shit. But but make New Bedford great. I'll happily make New Bedford great. Like that's the plan.
MNB.
And our means of doing it is to empower the people.
Right.
That's it.
And like you said, Chan, I mean, there are so many great artists out here. This city is flooded with amazing artists. So we got to put them out there.
Yeah,
We got to give them that platform. No competition,
no egos,
just no egos,
just vibes.
just vibes.
That's it. And
Yeah,
create.
that's my motto. Just
The hype up track is coming out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's coming.
is.
Yeah.
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 Oh, so many actually, because playlisting, right? Like playlisting is such an important part of all of
Mhm.
this. We want to make sure that the music gets to the people.
Yes.
That's important.
So
I'm trying
any
to-
closing words, any of y'all? And then also if you just want to plug your socials.
Lenny,
Oh, we just get me all night. Now we're gonna close out. All right, I got you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just kidding. All right. So I didn't really have much time to think about my closing statements.
would you like Chan to go first?
Chan, do you have closing statements? Are you ready?
Oh, I, just
I don't
wanna
wanna
thank
just-
everybody for having me on.
Chan's always ready.
So
Right.
my social media again is at Big Chan. You can also follow me at Big Collective Brand on Instagram and Facebook as well. You can find all of my social media through that. I'm super excited for Mass Represent. I'm ready to just get it going. I'm ready. I want everybody I see on the streets who I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to be promoting it through like my gigs and stuff. So don't get too annoyed, but it's coming. So I'm happy about it.
That's so.
And don't you have an event coming up like right soon? Don't you?
I do. Well, tomorrow night I'm at Lighthouse Tavern at 10 o'clock, starting at 10. And then I am at Rose Alley this week as well on Thursday. And stay tuned for my album release party coming out.
And what did Janine say about how good a time it was?
Nice.
Right?
Oh, so that was at Rose Alley, but Lighthouse, that's Cabo Verde right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
are my people.
Do you-
It's
And-
my first time
you-
over there too, so I'm excited.
Oh, it's gonna
Yeah.
be nice. So
Yeah.
Valdier's throwing
Yep,
down in the
that's the vibes
kitchen.
tonight, yep.
Yeah, so
Yep,
those are
yep.
my people like going back. I don't want to age myself, but like 26, 27 years. We go back. Yeah. So great people, great vibe. Yes. Our house DJ here, one of the owners of the radio station, B Mags, DJ's down there on like every other Saturday or whatever.
Okay.
So
I have to do-
yeah, so we're always down
I
there.
have to do like a
Mhm.
run.
No, we have
But
to.
yeah,
You
I
got-
actually do the Lighthouse Tavern commercial
Oh,
on the
Okay.
radio
Oh, yeah.
station. So
Alright.
when you hear it, yeah,
Okay.
like the warm embrace of Lighthouse Tavern. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, but yeah, I'll be
That's
looking forward
you?
to checking you out
That's
there.
dope.
Thank you.
That's
dope.
me.
That's dope.
Splish.
You just get to wow. You just get to meet
That's the
everybody who
drop.
does everything. That's so dope. I love it.
that's the drop.
I love it.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a little more time. So
Thank you. Appreciate it.
so Hype Hub is the venture that Lenny and I have started. Hype Hub Hype. We are concert curators. We are event promoters, but we're also going to be once we show you what it looks like and we show you how well the event goes, we're going to be doing this for other people too. So we'll be happy. Please connect with us now. Join Hype Hub Hype on Instagram, and you'll be able to see all of our other socials and everything from there. The website's coming very soon.
Yes.
In addition to that, I am Aperture of Aperture Studios and Aperture Apparel. Aperture Studios, we're be focused. We're everybody needs better pictures. Remember that?
Yes.
Everybody.
Photography, cinematography. If you're trying to make real music videos, not them bullshit ones. If you're trying to make, have great photo shoots, if you're trying to have really, really good, again, the same thing that we bring to the sets, I bring to set design with my photo shoots. I bring to, I do storyboards with my music videos, so we really try to just tell that story like you were trying to do.
See the words.
It does
The
cost a
words
little more to
change.
tell a story, but hit me up again. I'm very reasonable, I promise you. So Aperture Studios, be focused. ApertureStudios.art is my website, and ApertureStudios.art is also my Instagram. And then Aperture Apparel, the anti-bland apparel brand, is on its way.
Anti-bland.
The first, it's all about vibrant messaging. You know what I'm saying? Like great clothes, really, really good blanks, like clothes that you can have for years, clothes that you can resell. You know what I'm saying? Like we're really gonna make some high-end garments that are with original IP. You know what I'm saying? That is gonna just make a lot of waves in the marketplace. We're very excited. The brand itself is launching at the end of the year, but our first capsules are going to be at all these events that we're doing through Hype Hub, and it's going to be the only
Capsules.
chance to get them. And I promise you're going to want to get your hands on them. Not only are the shirts amazing, but the packaging is stupid. And we're going to be have all kind of giveaways with it too.
Yep.
So you're going to be really, really happy that you decided to do this. And if you help us fund the future, we can make the future.
Wow. Yeah, y'all
Are
killed
you
it.
even gonna go after
I don't even think I
that?
should go, right?
What are
That
you
was
gonna
amazing.
say?
Yeah, I co-signed all of that.
You had your chance to go first.
I did, but I didn't want to because I look. Did you see the team go off? This is great. That was amazing. I think I just said I'm Lenny Linguini, you know what I'm saying? Part of all of the amazingness that's going on that's going to be happening throughout the rest of the year, right? Because we just started, but look what we already have planned. So Mash represents May 30th. Custom Splish, the gear is going to be there. I got my own brand, Aperture Studios, Big Chan. Oh my goodness, WMB1 Radio. What do you want me to call you?
Shout out WMB1.
Hold on, wait, I gotta talk.
J9.
J9 is gonna be there. I
J9
just want
will
to make
be
sure
there.
that that's what we're gonna say because I could have said anything else and messed up the whole thing. But yes, J9 is gonna be there. Big Chan, Aperture Studios, Bill Daly, Lane Linguini, Hype Hub. What other brand can I name? Whatever works apparel. Custom Splish. Man, listen. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going to be happening.
By the way, your brand could be in there too if you want to sponsor them.
Oh yeah,
I was going to ask
we
that.
are looking.
And if you're looking for any
Yes.
other vendors or no? Are
Yeah,
the
so
vendors all set?
We're looking for one more vendor.
One more.
And it's going to be a very strategic vendor.
Oh, we already know that.
But we want somebody that isn't going
Gotta
to compete
make
with all the other
sense.
vendors, but is complimentary. So actually currently looking for a sneaker manufacturer. If somebody got a little sneaker brand they want to put on, we're definitely looking for that. There's also some other opportunities as well. In terms of sponsorship, we're looking for 2 New Bedford sponsors and 2 Boston sponsors, because I'm pretty sure that that's where most of our audience is coming from in both cases, which means that your business has the opportunity to get your eyeballs in front of a whole lot of people that might just come by yourself.
And it's gonna be promoted.
And it's
tons,
gonna be,
I'm talking about over and over. Like
they're gonna get sick of us, and they're gonna
ad
get sick of you
spend
on some McDonald's.
The sponsored, yeah, like you're gonna be driving and see a billboard. Like, how'd y'all listen? You're gonna be anywhere and just be like, you know what? Boom, there we are.
Bam.
Yeah, and it's the same message. Help if our sponsors help us make this happen, we can make the craziest thing happen. And we already have an ad spend. You can jump in with us and reach all those clients that you're trying to reach right now.
That's it.
That's really it at the end of the day. We really want to put on New Bedford businesses. So please, reach out to us if you feel like it's good. We'll send you our deck and we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality is it is going to take a community to put this together.
Right.
That's right. It takes a village.
This is exciting.
So with that being said, at the only Lenny Linguini for my Instagram. At custom_splish at hype hub hype. Who else we got? We want to do all the Instagrams for everybody.
We got Big Chan NB, of course. Yep. And we got ApertureStudios.art for the main business there. But really, it's all about the hype up hype. You're gonna see everything on there anyway.
Okay,
So
cool.
It's gonna be there.
Everyone be
Yeah.
tagged in.
mhm.
Go to YouTube, Big Chan. Check out the music video.
Check out
You
the
got
best
2
music.
dropped, right?
Three.
2 songs
The
or
hype.
2
Bumping on
songs
the
dropped.
road.
Maybe not video, but songs. 2 songs dropped.
Actually, we'll be dropping one more single
Hmm
next week.
Oh
I
snap!
can give you that.
Can you give us the name?
All right,
Um,
that's it.
So
But
it's called All of You.
You got
So-
you got a
Okay.
pre-save link?
I don't.
Oh, You gonna work on a pre-save link, right?
Yeah, definitely.
hmm
Hype
I
hub.
made the
Hype
decision
hub.
today if I was gonna drop it or not, and I just made the decision just now.
Let's
So,
go.
okay,
Fresh off the press.
all right.
Hey.
You doing that?
Do you see the energy? Do you see the
New Music
energy?
Friday.
Yes.
The hype.
What's the date? We don't know yet. We'll figure
Yeah,
it out.
We'll
We'll figure it out.
I'm
But
gonna
it's
submit it this
coming.
week. Yeah. So
All right, I'm
yep.
excited. A week from today,
Okay,
another drop.
Okay.
So wow, thank y'all for tapping in.
Thank you.
This is a fresh Friday.
Damn
I'm
right.
happy. Thank you for setting off my weekend.
Of course.
I can't think of another way that I would rather be doing this right
Now
now.
we gotta wait till May 30th, but it's okay.
Yeah,
Now we got.
It's
that's
okay.
all
We'll
right.
get
But you
working.
get. But you get
Mhm.
splish every day though.
Hey,
Keep
yeah,
splishing
till
we're
May
going to
30th.
be. Can you tell us what splish means again? Because that
Oh.
was that you really got me there.
So splish as an acronym for a success. Sorry, the A isn't a part of it, but success plan living inside someone human.
Mm.
So if you're human, which is hopefully a lot of us, but I'm not gonna speak for everybody. You got that. You got that splish. You got that success plan that is gonna really that you have. That's gonna make you who you are. Like you can do that, make it happen, and it's just who you gonna be. Who do you want to be?
Right.
But who you want to be and who you are two different things. So make sure that you really tap in with yourself because who you want to be might not be who you are.
That's a dope close
That's
right
deep. It's a
there.
bar right there.
Yes. Thank you all again.
Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
will tap in. Make sure to tag all of your socials. Everyone follow, like, share this. I know it's Friday afternoon. You may be driving home from work or something, but this will be shared again on the radio station a couple times this week, live, as well as on Facebook, available at any time. Thank you. It's J-9 from We Are Luxury Tax.
Get hype.
And Mags in the Morning. Hype
Don't-
Hub
don't
is
break it,
in
though.
the building.
Don't break it though.
Getting hype.
We can't-
Mass Live.
That's a
Big
good save.
Chan.
That's a good save.
We good. All right. Thank you. Peace.
This was amazing.